I'll be your model.
So
I'll be like, so this.
No plastic shield. It has to be a metal.
Like this?
Oh, okay.
Or
Somebody
like
asked about
just
that.
walked in on the boys, I think.
Like this?
So,
can't do that.
welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for... Is today Thursday, August 6th. Thursday, August 6th.
Mm-hmm. I think 91 again.
No, it's 88 was what my phone said this
Ooh,
morning.
that's better.
So, although I feel like there's always like a light at the end of the heat tunnel in August, and then bam, you get hit by like 1,000,000-degree temperatures later in the month, or like September, it's like 100 degrees for a week or something like that.
I'm so glad there's not a 100-degree weather song.
Yeah.
Because Patrick would be singing it
Like
every
98
time.
degrees.
Kind of like, good morning, good morning. Yeah, that would be what you get from her every day. But nobody says a word about that
You know
one.
why? Because it's so cute when I sing it.
That's right. You know, it's so cute. I'm distracted by it. I
It's
can't
so
even
cute.
concentrate
It's
on
so
what I'm
cute.
doing because it's so cute.
It's so
like-
cute when I sing it, and then I bet those ladies are singing along.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
Are we all singing
So,
it?
audience poll, are you singing when Jeannie sings?
Good morning, good morning.
There it is.
Right?
Every day.
I even do that at home.
Yeah, she does that every day at home. All right, we're going to have a very quick conversation about COVID in-store etiquette. So,
Okay.
and we had a couple folks in the shop yesterday, and I made sure to say to them, I'm not talking about you.
So if you came in
But
yesterday,
if you came in yesterday,
we're not talking to you.
we're not talking to you.
We're
But-
just talking to everyone.
So here's what's happening. We don't have a whole lot of room to move around in the shop. We have had, not since the reopening, but we had the city out here on 4 separate occasions trying to catch us doing something that they could either shut us down for or fine us for or something like that. We got through that unscathed because, as we have from the very beginning, we were doing more than what was asked. But OSHA's been out to see the bike shop, and they could have easily come to take a look and see what happened at my shop too. So there is a sign on the front door that says, please do not enter the store. We will come to you. And the reason that is
But
there...
if you peek in and nobody's in the store, they can just come in.
I am going to walk back that comment because that is not true. A lot of times when there is nobody up at the front, that means we have 3 or 4 people in the back of the sewing area. And so listen, if you peek your head in and somebody says, come in, then feel free to come right in. But we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening with some of our more frequent or daily customers. And so
We're freezing.
there's nothing happening today. We
But
are
see,
good.
it says
We are
that.
good today because that says a day ago. Jeannie can't read from distance without going like this in her glasses, and we're good. So, long story short, I think that's a Facebook thing because we're not seeing any drop frames here.
But they're all saying it.
Right, but that's a Facebook thing that has nothing to do with what's happening with our stream. Log into our stream and see what you see. So,
Can you say please?
please. So, what is happening is our most frequent customers, a lot of you are just walking right into the store. A lot of you are doing that when we have 5 people lined up outside. And so this is an
So those
issue
5
for
people,
2 reasons.
They feel
Because
like they're getting cut.
they feel like they're getting cut. So an example of what happened yesterday. So I had 4 or 5 people lined up outside, and somebody walked right into the store. Now that we can see that it's all good, could you shut it down just so it doesn't interfere? So, you know, when we log into Facebook, we were moving just fine. So, and it's funny because it's not universal. That means it's you guys, not us. And we have something here that tells us if we're dropping frames or something like that. Yesterday, there were some technical issues. Today, it appears everything is working just fine. So, but what happened yesterday is a customer walked right into the store. We know you. We love you. You're incredibly comfortable in the shop. But now I have 5 peeved customers that feel like they're getting cut in line. And what ended up happening was all 5 of the customers jammed into the store. And the store at the time was full. So now I've got an issue because the front of the store, which I will allow no more than 2 people in at a time, had like 10 people in it. Had OSHA been here, I've got fines, and they want to play with my business license. So these are the things. This is what happens when we get into the 80s. We freeze. That's right.
We need you to wait outside until we call you in.
So listen, if you come in and there's nobody up front, you can peek your head inside. But what you can't do is walk straight into the store or walk straight into the back of the store. Given the flow of the store, given the state guidelines, we should have no more than 2 people in the front of the store, no more than 2 people in the back of the store. And it's not about square footage. We've got 5,000 square feet to play with. We've got a lot more room square footage wise than flow. But we're supposed to be managing the flow of people in the store, and there aren't big enough aisles for people to be walking by, and there aren't enough employees to help folks either. So so just keep that in mind. If you show up at the store, there's a line out front. Get in line, please. That's going to help us manage that flow. If it's a lot of it's pickup and service traffic, we may even invite you in before we get through that line. But what we can't have is people feeling like the line has been cut, because it's been happening over the last couple of weeks. And like I said, when it happens, if there are 7 or 8 people in line outside, all of a sudden those 7 or 8 people crash the store. They all walk in like I was next. And now I've got 10 people in a space where I can only have 2.
It's my fault.
The other thing is a little tutorial on how we wear our face coverings. Face coverings worn from nose to chin. How do we not wear our face coverings? We don't stick our nose out.
We call that the wig.
We don't pull it down over the bottom of our chin. Do we wear it when we speak?
Yes. Yes.
So we don't pull our face coverings down to speak. I can hear you just fine when your face covering is over your mouth. And that is, ladies, we do this for our protection and we do it for yours, because you guys are a high risk category. It's not lost on me. The only thing that can shut us down now, other than state mandate, is if somebody in the store gets sick, or heaven forbid, one of you gets sick and we get that phone call that, hey, I spent a couple minutes in your store yesterday and I was sick. So, I mean, this is just what we feel like we need to do to make sure that everybody that's involved with our store stays safe. So just keep that in mind. Face coverings over the nose. No pulling it down to talk. I mean, you guys will hear me do it. I won't hesitate and go pull your face covering up.
I'm like, would you please pull your face covering up?
They'll say it much later than
it.
I will. So you'll hear me say it from the back of the store over there when you're talking to Jeannie with your face covering pulled down over your chin. What about clear face coverings? We are starting to see face shields. Face shields don't, from what I'm hearing from OSHA, face shields don't count. So it's a face covering. Face shields might protect you a little bit, but they don't protect us. So our preference is cloth face coverings.
All right. You want to do the fun stuff?
Let's get away from the
I'm with the
not
fun
stuff.
Okay.
I'm out.
I'm off.
I'm gonna let me show you.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is so
Isn't that
cute.
cute?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
So, if you want to sign up for Day at the Fair, hit the table. Day at the Fair is going to be the 28th and 29th of this month. The projects that we're going to be doing are these. So we're doing tea towel. This is the award-winning preserves. Look how cute that is. So it starts out with in the hoop dissolve away strawberries, and they're in the jar. And then there's the little honey jar, and then we have the little buttons, which are supposed to be your lime.
I might have to put glitter somewhere.
It's Michelle wants to add glitter somewhere, and probably bows. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my bows on.
Oh, it needs
it does
bows.
have
It
little
definitely
bows,
needs bows.
and I totally forgot to put those on. So that's one of the projects. Then we're gonna do the little hand mitt.
Oh
so
my
this
God,
is the
that's so
little
cute.
oven mitt. It has that insulated Insulbright in it, the batting and everything, and it is so adorable. This is the size medium, and then it's going to have the little pie holder, or you could put any casserole dish in this. I love it because it has over the edge applique, so it says I only have pies for you. Isn't that so
I love
cute?
this kind. It teaches a new skill that they can use. A lot.
Yeah, I love that. Like over the edge. So we're going
Yeah.
over the edge, and it's a little holder. So you can put your pies in it. You can put your casserole dishes. How many of you need like a little casserole dish holder? I know that I always have to like look around for some ugly box to put my casserole in when I'm going over.
I don't have time. I don't have time to make a casserole.
So those are the three projects. It's going to be an all-day event, and I think it's $99, and unless I have to ship it to you, and then it's a little bit more, just actual shipping. But those are the three projects that we're going to be doing. You're going to get this really cute little bag that's going to have all your supplies in it. You're going to get, so it's going to come with.
Does it have
Oh
a pin?
yeah, it has a pin.
I love that.
It has a pin, and I think there's like a little lanyard in it. You'll get all your supplies. You're gonna get your Day at the Fair pin that you can add to your suspenders that you like to wear. And then if you spend afterwards, I always give you a discount on Kimberbell stuff. And if you spend over $100, this is the bonus CD. So it's going to, I always get confused.
Yeah, I do too.
So it's going to have all of this stuff like tea towel things and more designs for over the edge. It's really, really cute. So make sure you get signed up for that. I think I have more spots on this in the Saturday class than the Friday class. But I love it because everything's done for you. You just get your little kit. You come in and you get your little kit.
I'm a
and
kit
then
girl.
I
just wanna sew.
embroider for the
I don't
whole
wanna
day.
cut- yeah, I
This
don't
one's
wanna
going to
cut
be all day. So it's going to be these three exclusive projects that we're going to be making. So that's Day at the Fair. I wanted to show you those projects. I kept forgetting to bring them in. Michelle's going to talk about. She's going to talk. So
really cool
yesterday, So yesterday we were watching Back to Basics. So it is the kickoff for Brother.
Yes, product launch for the new season.
Yeah, so
Really fun stuff.
They tell us what new projects are out. They show us the new features. We get to see new accessories. It was totally exciting.
It was.
And so Michelle's going to talk to you about the new upgrade, and this is going to be for the Solaris and the Luminaire. Mm-hmm. We're not going to do this as our daily deal, not until next week, because normally when we go to Back to Basics, number one, Michelle's teaching there.
Yeah, normally.
Yeah.
It's different for me this year to watch it. Yeah.
Last year you taught, what did you teach?
I did a quilting class on the multi-needle machine. Shauna and I had a great time in that class.
Shauna went.
Yeah.
So I think was that the first time the two of you met?
Yes. And then the year before, you and I did the football sweatshirt.
I know, and I saw Michelle there, and I was like, oh my God, there's Michelle Gilbert.
Oh my God,
and
stop already.
I was so excited, and the class was so amazing, and I dreamt about Michelle someday, and it felt like it was just a dream someday that she would join us.
And I feel so welcomed here, so thank you so much for that.
So we're so excited.
I am too.
So Michelle's going to tell you about the upgrade. So normally what I was saying is we go to this event and we do classes. We're there for, is it 3 or 4 days?
3 days. Yeah. Well, I was usually there for a week, but yeah, you're there for 3 days.
Breaking down. And
Set up,
not
take down.
including all the work that goes into preparing everything for all of the dealers.
Yeah, I didn't miss that part this year.
Yeah. I'm sure
miss
it's
that
always
part.
like deadlines, get it
Yeah.
done. So normally we have those 3 days where we're at the event and we're doing all the projects and we're getting to know all the new accessories, all the upgrades. We don't have that this year. So we had, it was just short kickoff video that we watched. And now that we've watched that, now we're going to sit down and between the three of us, Shauna, Michelle, and I, we're going to go through all of the new upgrades and updates. And so next week...
Joanne, normally, for those of you that have Baby Lock, normally Baby Lock's launch is about a week to 10 days after Brothers.
I think it's
weeks?
longer. It's usually at the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
So the beginning of the month is Brother. End of the month is going to be Baby Lock, but we have an idea of what's going to be coming out for Baby Lock.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be the same. The upgrade's going to be the same.
So the upgrade's going to be the same. So she's going to highlight the biggest, most exciting parts of it. And then next week, we'll be able to have some of those projects because there's classes that we're going to be able to do. But they're kind of, I don't know if you looked at the schedule, there's like one a day.
Yeah.
Through September.
I'm going to do them all. Because I eat, sleep, drink, and breathe, embroidery and stuff. So, I don't, that is my life. So I'll do them at home as well. But because I can't wait to see what my former colleagues have come up with because we always try to come up with the best.
What's that?
It's my phone case.
Oh, I thought it was something that you had made that we were going to
No.
do. She always brings in all these exciting stuff, and I'll be like working, and then I'll see it, and I can't focus on anything else.
Well, the ladies have me busy. They want to do the Halloween tabletopper, so I'm
my
going.
God.
I'm going full speed ahead on the Halloween stuff. So, okay, so the upgrade kit, very cool stuff. So there is also a new Luminaire, the Luminaire XJ2. As far as the machine itself, I'm not seeing a whole lot of things. I had it right the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
XP2. I'm going to go grab something.
I didn't see a whole lot of things that were different on the machine itself, other than the machine ships with Upgrade 1 already on it and activated, which is normally the way that Brother and Baby Lock do things when there's, going into a next model year. But the upgrade kit is phenomenal. So the first thing I saw that made me kind of go crazy was there's a magnetic quilt hoop. It's called a magnetic sash frame. So you have the ability to do the split sash feature on the Luminaire and the Solaris. Now you have a magnetic frame to do it with, and the video for that was quite compelling. It's almost like I don't know. I want to say it's like a dime frame, but maybe easier because you don't have to take the whole thing off. You just take there's magnetic bars around it. So you just take the bars up, move your quilt, put it back down. So
I think it looked like the regular frame.
Yes.
The regular embroidery frame that comes with the machine. And then the magnets were
it's
probably
flat on the bottom. It was flat. It's flat.
And then the magnets were probably about 2 inches.
Yeah.
And you just put them along the edge. So you don't have to worry about getting pinched.
No, you can't. It's like pinch free. Okay. Also, for those of you, this was not, I don't know. For me, I got kind of excited about this accessory for your machine, and it's a magnifying lens attachment. It's something for those of us that struggle to see the needle area close enough. You can put it on there and you can kind of magnify the area. But really, what is very cool is we're going to get built-in hexagon shapes for the quilt sash feature. So where you normally now have squares, you're going to get hexagon shapes. And you're going to have 2-color quilting sash designs, which means that you'll be able to do more than one color when you do these. Now, right now we just have the one color because when we match, it doesn't have the 2 colors in it. But now they're going to have 2 colors.
So if you're not sure what we're talking about, it's that, the border. And it'll do one color, and then it does another half of the design or part of the design.
Yeah, in another color. So you're working with 2 colors in each of the...
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really pretty. And so for the sewing side, this one kind of got my eye because I do use the sewing side of the machine a lot. And we had the ability with our end point, the drop light and the pen to tell the machine where we wanted it to stop. Okay, but it always stopped about a half inch short
Yeah.
of where we really wanted it to stop.
Which was frustrating because we do a class, we'd be like, watch this, look how amazing. And then it would end a little bit before, a little bit after.
Yeah, and the comment from the engineers was always, well, we figured you could get a half an inch straight by yourself. And I'm like, no, don't give me the tool if it doesn't. Anyway, now we have endpoint sewing function with a snowball endpoint marker. So you put the endpoint marker where you want it to stop. When you touch it, a horizontal line appears on that marker so that when the machine is coming forward, the straight line and the horizontal line meet and the stitching stops right where you want it to stop.
Yeah. So the sticker, it looks kind of like if you're used
It's
to
a half a snowman.
Yeah, it looks like the positioning stickers. And wherever the line is you want to stop, you just put it down there. So you're just going to pop your little sticker down and it's going to stop there.
Now this one, don't get scared, ladies. Your camera is still there, but now you also get a My Design Snap app for the Luminaire and the Solaris. So
Built in.
Built in. No, it's the app. You still have a camera, but you can now send designs from the app wirelessly. So
Oh, yeah.
so think about, for those of you that took the ice cream social class, remember I sent a JPEG to you so that you could use that in My Design Center to create your background fill? All right. With the My Design Snap app, you wouldn't need the USB. You could just send it wirelessly to Design Center or to the machine.
And this is for
Luminaire and Solaris.
okay. So and I think like what that means is you used to have software in order to shoot your designs back.
Well, no, it's not the design. It's images. It says transfers images. So it would be like an image.
Oh,
Yes.
so it okay,
Line art,
so
stuff
it's
like
kinda
that. So
what
it's
you
more for
had
Design
on the-
Center.
What you have on the Stellar or the Altair,
Yes.
where you have to use the app. Now it's an option for
It's-
you to
it's-
use it with. Okay, I'm
So
understanding
you
it.
can go to Google, find a picture, save it to your phone's photos,
Yes.
open the app, and bring that photo in, and then wirelessly transfer it over.
Okay.
Exactly. So one of the things with in the ice cream social with actually sending them the JPEG was to try to get you used to not having to print everything and scan everything. It's like, saving you a couple of steps. And this saves
No
you
more
even a few
printer,
more.
ladies.
No,
Who
so if you're,
gets sick of our printer running out of ink?
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
Save the trees.
Now you don't have to worry about it. You just get your little app, take the picture, and shoot it over.
Yeah, so that's what I've got. I did get this. I watched Jerry Granada because I just love Jerry.
I love Jerry.
Jerry's.
We love Jerry.
So
I
we
think
all
you-
love
you
Jerry.
Met him. He was at our at the last quilt show, so I think a lot of
Yeah.
you met Jerry there.
Jerry is one of the most amazing art quilters I think I've ever met because I'm not a quilter to begin with, and an art quilter definitely not. I mean, if you ever have followed him or seen him, he's got some beautiful embroidered quilts that he uses spandex as his base fabric. So
Yeah.
it's like he and I together in an event between the shiny and the glitter, we've got it covered.
Yeah, I thought that was that stuck out to me. I was like, what did you use as your fabric?
Yeah.
and things you would never think about using. That's what Jerry uses.
Yeah, so he had a little video on a new accessory for a low shank machine. So meaning if you have like a Quattro or an Illissimo or that series, the move it foot or the digital dual feed walking foot is not available for those models. But there's a dynamic walking foot now that's available, and I was watching this demo, and although it doesn't have the belt drive, it has the wide foot on it, so there's a lot of contact with the fabric, and it comes with two feet. It comes with the regular foot, and it comes with an open toe foot. Cool. So they snap on like they do for the digital dual feed foot.
So, am I understanding this right? Is the new magnetic hoop, is that accessory or is it in the kit?
This is the magnifying lens attachment is not in the kit, but the magnetic frame and everything, from what I could tell, was in the kit.
Okay, and we'll confirm that, but that would be fantastic if it's in the kit.
Yeah,
I thought that was an accessory.
Well, I thought it was in the kit.
So we'll confirm that for you.
Yeah.
We'll know next week.
Yeah. So that was, and then can I share the one scan and cut thing I'm really excited about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So scan and cut is
'Cause I love scan and cut.
So Shauna, is there a new scan and cut?
There is. It's the 225F.
F.
But we can't figure out what the difference
We haven't checked. We haven't seen
Yeah.
if there's anything different on it yet.
Shauna, come get a chair.
Yes.
Come sit with us.
Nobody.
You are a somebody today. You are a somebody every day. You're a somebody when I can't figure it out.
I look like a frump.
Here, sweep it.
So, yeah, I love the scan and cut. Shauna loves the scan and cut. I want to do a
I'm forcing Violet to love the scan and cut. But that ties into our dealer day. We'll talk about that in just a minute.
But I want to do a class together with Shauna. I think we should do an embroidery combo embroidery scan and cut. Anyway,
I won't be involved in that class, ladies.
There is now a playbook for your scan and cut. Yay! And then there's a new fabric mat.
Yes.
It's the tan mat. I was kind of part of the test group of this when it first came out, and I'll tell you what, I was so impressed with them. I was like, can I get more? I want them now. I don't want to wait. They're great.
So does that mean no having
High-tack fabric support sheet.
No high-tack fabric support sheet.
It's just perfect for your fabric.
You still have to prep it.
Like a little spray
We want
jar.
Shauna.
So
Here you go.
You got her.
You want Shauna? I'll give you Shauna.
You can't give her Shauna.
I'll spoon feed you Shauna.
No.
Here you go.
I need her. She bails
Well,
me
not for
out.
Key. It's just on the live feed.
Oh, okay. So there's also a
My Shauna. My Shauna. My Michelle.
we don't share. We don't.
and that's that's fine. We don't have to share.
We're not willing
we do
to
share.
share.
We do give them. So it's going to be one of these days. It's going to be ladies' night, and then they're really going to
Yes.
be in trouble.
Yes. Because I'm such a we're so wild and crazy. Shauna and I drinking our bubbly water.
Yeah, as long
Or
as
LaCroix.
it doesn't have kale in it, I'm good. Anyway, one of the things that I'm really curious about is a Disney vinyl auto blade kit with a tiling function. So the tiling, this kit actually has 34 patterns, and they're Disney designs for the roll feeder. So the roll feeder can cut up to 6 feet of vinyl. So it has a tiling function, meaning that on the larger designs that have more than one color, they give you cues on how to line them up. So if you wanted to put a banner across the top of a kid's bedroom wall, that Mickey Mouse's ears would end up where they're supposed to be and not where they're not supposed to be. So that's kind of interesting. I'm excited about that. But the fabric mat and the playbook.
Maybe that's the tiling. So it could be because the roller only works like long, like skinny and long. So then.
And put pieces
Right?
together, yeah.
So then you can have, because what's that website where you buy like decals? You buy these huge vinyl decals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is
So
it
maybe,
top head, big head? I don't
yeah.
know.
So
Something-
now it sounds
something
like something where they
We'll
can
find-
actually
we
print
should find
or
that.
do it
Yeah.
themselves.
We should find that and try it. I'll try it. So yeah, that's it. And other than there are some updates for the multi-needle. Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay. So we now have a flat brim cap frame that gets you 35% closer to the brim.
Because I have heard some people say the design is, what's it now, like an inch away from the brim?
It's about 5/8. It's always been about between 5/8 and 3/4 inch of an inch away from the
So
brim.
now it gets you closer.
Yeah, now it gets closer. There's a magnetic hoop.
And I think it's along the same lines as the
Yes.
magnetic hoop that's being introduced with the
Yes.
Luminaire upgrade.
And it has 20 different border motifs and can sew up to 118 by 118. So that's really, that's pretty similar to the...
Yeah. So now you get the auto quilt sashing in on the Luminaire.
and
Not
the
the Luminaire,
multi-needle.
but the multi-needle.
There is a new, the new model is called the 1055X. There is a playbook for the 1055X. I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on it. I'm still kind of looking up the information. And there's a tubular table frame for extra support, and I love this, and I can't wait to get one of these. And what it is it's a very narrow, skinny table that clicks onto your bobbin area, so you don't have the white table on. You just you have something tubular, but it's something tubular and it's big and it's heavy. So this little table kind of clicks onto your bobbin area and gives you about 12 to 18 inches more of supported space.
Yeah, and so what that means is you can slide it into a pant leg.
Yep.
You can slide it into a sleeve.
Yep.
You can slide it into something that's long and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah. So if you want to make those jeans look really amazing, that's going to be when you do something like this.
Yeah.
Changing.
So let's talk about some of those accessories, because those magnetic hoop things, those are going to be things that we're going to have for Baby Lock too. The
Yep.
only thing that Michelle mentioned that is going to be unique to Brother is going to be those playbooks, because Baby Lock has their inspiration guides. Brother has their playbooks. So we're going to show you a playbook right now. Do you mind handing me the one right behind you? I don't have the one for scan and cut yet because we haven't gotten it.
It hasn't
been
launched,
shipped to
yeah.
us. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the playbook for the Luminaire. Now, I think that I just went onto the website and I did not see this on their current accessory price sheet. So I'm thinking they're coming out with a new one for the XP1 for the Luminaire
XP2.
XP2, sorry.
Can I say one thing before
Sure.
you start? A lot of people feel like this is just a glorified owner's manual.
Oh no.
And on all of these books, I can assure you they are not. And the reason I can assure you with that is that all of the education team, we all participated in making in the projects and stuff that are in this book. So we worded it in a way to explain to you what it was that you're doing and why you'd want to do it. And we gave you sometimes a little project to go with it because, you know, it's a skill builder. I like that word. Yeah. But it's not a glorified owner's manual. And if you don't have one, you're going to be very sad because if for nothing else,
crying.
Design Center
crying.
and IQ, Design Center,
You're gonna cry.
We don't want
you're
you
going to be
cry.
very sad.
So, and you know what? If you do have the Solaris and you want to get the Playbook, it's
gonna be the same.
icons are all the same.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can't use this on your Solaris. It's not like you can't use an inspiration guide from Baby Lock on your
Luminaire.
brother product. So, this will just give you an example of, number one, there is a little card here that comes with it. And that card is really a USB. You flip open the end. There's a USB that you pop on, and those are going to be your projects that it's going to walk you
It's
through.
your only credit card that will never have a balance on it.
Never have a balance.
that.
And I love it because it's going to have step-by-step instructions, and it's going to show you the icons that you're going to need to be pushing, because there's so many times where we do a class where you want that, you know, that information that you can go back and repeat it over and over again. This is something that you can just sit right next to you, and that will walk you through those steps.
Yeah.
So here is
And then
a
this
lesson.
indicates a video.
Oh, yeah. So if you have that little icon in the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner, that's going to indicate that there's a video that's going to go along with the project. So this one explains to you density adjustment, which I never explain because I don't know how to explain it well, but the book does, and it's going to walk you through the project, tell you what buttons to push, show you the icon. I mean, in this playbook here, we've got 326 pages. There's going to be templates in the back, my Design Center exercises, so it has everything in there. I've got to confirm, I don't know if we're going to have this playbook or we're going to have the other playbook. Is there a playbook for the Stellar? I don't think so. I think it's only right now the scan and cut,
The
the
multi-needle.
multi-needle.
There will be a playbook for the Stellaire, I'm sure.
I don't know. They never had one before. They only had it for the so the Luminaire, the scan and cut, the 10 needle, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I know people I'm gonna call.
If you want something for the Stellaire, then we'll look at the inspiration guides, because the inspiration guides are absolutely amazing too. And if you take it and get it and use it, that's the operative word there. Use it. Because I know I'm guilty of it too. I get stuff and I just throw it in the pile. It's part of my collection.
Oh my gosh.
I do. See, Michelle uses everything. And Shauna does too.
Yeah.
Nobody's out there like me where you just buy it and it just becomes
So here's
part of.
why. If you have a question and you ask me a question, I wasn't born with this in my head. I probably looked it up in the book.
Yes.
And I happened to remember it, and it was in the book. So, yeah. That's I love it. I love this. I love the way this was done.
So these are absolutely, I mean, look at, this is what you're getting. Step-by-step instructions, icons, and that's what you ladies want. And if you just worked through this and did like a lesson a day, you would be our expert. That's I mean, it goes through everything with you. So deal of the day today. Deal of the day is going to be the playbook, the new playbook for the scan and cut.
Me.
Yes, we're all going to get it. So step-by-step tutorials, tips, and technique. It's all going to be in the playbook. If you haven't gotten the playbook for the Luminaire, we have 2 in the store. I think we can get more. I'm not positive because it's not in the accessory guide. So if you want that, so that let me give you pricing. The scan and cut one is normally $179.99. So we're doing it $30 off. So it's $150. That's going to be the deal of the day. So that's on the website. If you want the XP1, which is the original Luminaire, you can use it too on your Solaris. That's going to be, it's normally $299.99, and we're doing it for $175. Limited quantity. I don't know. I think Shauna just put it on for 2. So if it sells out online, just email me and I'll call my rep today and I'll figure out if there's other ones that we can get or if we're going to have to wait for the new one. And
yes, Marilyn, if you don't have the upgrade, the Playbook will be applicable.
Yes. Yeah, because it's just for the XP one. It's just for the original.
Yeah.
The original Solaris, the original Luminaire. So was there anything else?
I pulled it up so you can show pictures.
Oh.
If you needed to. That's what I was working on.
Oh.
So you just scroll through and it shows pictures of each of the points you guys did today.
Oh,
So,
see, it is. I love
but it's
that.
saying accessory.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
pull
saying-
up the upgrade kit.
Keeps like scrolling.
Okay, here is, this is the new hoop.
You can fold your laptop in
Yeah.
half too.
Here's our new hoop. Okay. Here is, this is the magnifying glass. The magnifying glasses kind of reminded me of what came with the Janome 15,000. And I always love those. On the Janome, you could kind of flip them forward and pull them back. So I think you can do the same thing with this. This is the,
That's what
that?
they
Oh, the snowball
sticker.
and stickers. See the little stickers, and then you just lay them where you want your endpoint to be. And I think, I haven't played with them yet. I'm expecting the accuracy to be absolutely amazing. Scan and Cut
Can you look up
accessories. This
the,
is going to be the new
upgrade
fabric
kit?
mat. The vinyl auto blade. So there's new auto blade for vinyl. And I know vinyl's hot right now. Everyone's using it. Vinyl auto blade kit.
That's what
The
I
Disney vinyl auto blade kit.
want. That's what I want.
Scan and Cut link. Not really sure.
Wireless transfer.
Okay.
Multiple
and then
machines, I
frozen
think.
multiple machines.
think it
meaning
said
you can go from
I think-
Scan and Cut to Baby Lock.
No. Scan and cut to scan and cut.
Scan and Cut to
A different. I have 3 of them, and I can only have one on
Scan and Cut
canvas.
to Scan and Cut.
I think so. I have to read more of it, but I think what the question was is that you can only register one of your scan and cut machines to your canvas account. And if you bought like the
Oh, yeah.
rhinestone kit and stuff, then that's the scan and cut machine that's registered to that account. So if you register another machine, then it bumps that one off. So I don't know. I have to look at the link and see
So
if it works for
Marilyn
that.
said she's trying to order this Scan and Cut playbook and it's not going through. Will you just check, Shauna, and just make sure? There's frozen. These are just Scan and Cut designs. Rhinestone design collection.
Yeah.
And so there's some of the stuff that's on there.
So for those of you that are signed up for the Software 101 class, we are going to do towards the end when you're all not scared of your software, we're going to have a little fun play date where we actually create a design in software that we send to Scan and Cut Canvas to create a rhinestone. So that you can see that it all works together. So yeah, the rhinestone kit's cool. I love it because it sparkles. It's glitter, you know.
So this is, if you signed up for Bows, because Bows is coming up. That's going to be on the 18th and 19th. And remember, there's the 2 classes, one for digitizing, and the other one is going to be for embroidery. Digitizing, you have to have PE design or a palette
11.
design or PE design 11. Embroidery, anyone can do it, but you do have to have a 6x10 hoop or bigger. But anyone or comparable, because I think we opened it up to any brand of machine.
Yeah, one of the pieces of the bows is at least almost 8 inches tall because you fold them after they're sewn, so you have to have at least the capacity to do an 8-inch.
So you could go 8x8.
Yeah.
8x12. Anything.
yeah.
Okay. So because we love all our other ladies too. So if you're on a Bernina or if you're on a Janome or whatever you're on, if you want to take that class, you can take that class as long as you have a hoop
Can
that's
a
big enough.
guy wear one as a bow tie? Surely, I'm not sure. The one's got their sparkle.
Well, if you're like me, you could wear it as a bikini top. So, this is, you can come pick up your kits. So you're going to get your vinyl fuse. You're going to get your there's a glitter pack in here. You have some confetti. And you're going to have enough to make 2.
They're going to be 2 bows. They're going to get a pink and a blue. The blue bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the blue.
So your blue bow is going to be on a paper clip. So that's going to be your first bow. And that has my I should patent this. That has my glitter bomb packet that gets no mess anywhere.
So, and it's not just embroidery. You're going to learn how to assemble. And I think that's the biggest part of taking this class. It's not like you can just slap it together. This is trial and an error that Michelle has gone through to show you how to be able to work with some of these different products.
No fingerprints left from relearning to use a hot glue gun.
Yeah, no fingerprints left. So, and then if you want to do more, you can get the kits, extra ones if you want to do more of these.
So Shirley, I have to tell you, you just planted a seed because I did a bow. I did a bow last week that was with fabric. So yeah, let me see what I can come up with. But this one is not going to be one. I promise you that your guy's probably not going to want to wear a bow that has blue glitter, or that has pink flamingos. But let me see what I can come up with for something later.
So let's answer some of the questions. Melinda wants to know when the playbooks will ship. I have no idea. So let me call my rep. Do you mind if I use your pen? Okay. I think they're going to ship right away. They're on.
I think it's live.
Yeah, they're on the accessory. They're on the accessory list. The order sheet. So I think we can get those right away. So if you don't have the upgrade, will the playbook be? We answered that already. Is there a playbook for the Stellar? I will use it. Love the playbook. When are you going to do the next scan and cut class? Let's ask Shauna. So we'll ask Shauna and see when that's going to be. Where in my... Yeah, Shirley, I think that would look really gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you just there's your bow.
Yep.
I think we should wear them. We'll all wear them at the store.
This already looks like Howard Stern most of the time. A bow isn't going to make it any better.
I can wear the bow. Just put my hair
actually, yes, you can put them on. I have some examples for class on a book band so that you can use it on a planner. You can put it on a headband, stretchy headband, a solid headband. You can put them on a barrette. You can hang them on the side of a bag. I've put, I don't have girls at home anymore. I have 4 granddaughters and none of them are here because I'll tell you, they would all have bows.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Everywhere. Just put them everywhere. Be gorgeous. So I think that's it, right? So get your playbooks. Register for a day at the fair. Anything else? Wear your masks. Be creative. Make something awesome today.
Be inspired every day.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Some of you, if you signed up for the bows class, the kits are here.
Yeah, come down and get them. When can we get the fabric? What fabric are we talking? Oh, you know what? Let me talk about. I already gave you my kisses and my goodbyes.
That's all right. You can give them more kisses later.
The Boulevard kit, it's cut. It's ready. I'm waiting for one fabric. And I called the people that put out the Maywood fabric, the Kimberbell fabric. They said they received it. I want to say they had 1,100 yards that they are processing right now. So they get it all, and then they have to bolt it, and then they have to send it out. So they told me next week. If you want to get the Boulevard kit, do you mind grabbing one for me?
Nope, not at all.
If you want to get the Boulevard kit and you didn't sign up, I ordered more fabric. I won't have it for September. So I'll have your kits. You can still get it. I'll have your kit probably mid-September. Beginning of September to mid-September. So you can still get the kits. I'll put that back live again. Just be aware, some people are going to get theirs the middle of August. Some people are going to get theirs the beginning to middle of September. We'll probably do the class the middle of September. So if you are getting the kits, this is what it's going to look like. Michelle was kind enough to cut these for us.
Oh, it's fun.
It's always fun.
It's always fun to play with fabric, yeah.
It's going to have the fabric for the pillow, your CD design, and the embellishment kit, which is the cutest ever because it's going to have the fairy lights, and it has all the specialty fabric that you need. So that's what's going to be in the kit. Like I said, you can still order the kit. I have to make it live. So I think I made it so you can't get it anymore. But I will have, we'll be able to cut more, and you'll have those in September. Love notes. If you want to do love notes and you weren't able to do that, I was in a panic the other day. That was the day that I tripped because I was running in the store. I was telling Violet was laughing so hard because I was like, Violet, I'm sure that when I tripped, I was airborne and flying through the sky. And I think I probably flew about 20 feet. And then I was screaming the entire time, ah! And then I said, Patrick, was that what happened? And he goes, no, your toe caught and you just went boom. But in my head, I'm sure that I felt like I was flying through the air forever.
If you're going to do that in front of your kids, you need to do it in public so
Violet,
that they're horrified.
I know. Violet and I were laughing so hard about that because what you perceived happened, what really happened doesn't always match. So I'm trying not to run in the store. So if you see me running in the store, I just can't help myself. This is my gym. I haven't been to a real gym since April 2015. So I try and use this as my gym. My kettlebells are the machines. So the love notes, I ordered more. I'm going to be able to cut kits because they told me I can't get any more till September or October. So if you want one, just email me and say, hey, I still want to do love notes. You're just not going to get them until probably in the next week or the week after. So that's an update as to kits. Fabric mats for scan and cut. Oh yeah. I think, you know what? We're doing an order, so I'm going to order some of those. I'm going to order some of those fabric mats too. We'll put those in the order. So we'll probably do your scan and cut. If you do not get it today, you're not going to get that special price because I'm going to be ordering them tomorrow. This is a true daily deal because you guys come in and you go, it's a daily deal. Can I still get it? I'm always like, oh, yes, you can because I love you so much. This one's true daily deal. Get it today or don't get it. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, I will order those fabric mats. Signing off. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.
Everyone.